starting off today the best way possible, as always, with a little bit of work. Right now, I just had to fix up some issues I had with one of my programs that was running. And aside from that, I was actually just editing the video that you should already see uploaded from yesterday. I actually do like to edit videos on my own for long form. For short form, I do hire a separate editor though. Now, got something fun on the menu for today. Gonna make some content, take some pictures with the car. You guys will see that shortly. All right, heading out now, on our way. These conditions are not looking great to be driving a rear-wheel drive vehicle with 660 horsepower, but I'm a professional, so no problem.
So deep, it's mad how I get so high. It's mad how you get me down.
I just finished up that little photo shoot for some marketing. It's about 12 a.m. now. Go for a little drive in the town. Maybe stop somewhere. Not to drink, because I don't really like to drink, but just for the vibes. And while I'm on my way there, I figured I'd tell you exactly how every single young person is getting rich in this modern economy, which is the attention economy. You see, it doesn't matter what niche you're in. Every single person is using the same exact structure in order to get rich in this modern economy, the attention economy. They're using the same exact business structure, and it doesn't matter what you're doing, any niche. For example, you could be into fitness, you could be into fashion, you could be into cooking. None of it matters because all of it revolves around this same exact structure, which I'm gonna break down for you guys. It all comes down to a simple sales funnel. And at the top of this sales funnel, imagine the biggest part of the sales funnel. It's attention. Attention. You need to get views. At the top of the sales funnel, the first part of this business structure, which everybody is using, is the obvious. Go figure, you need to get views. This is the attention economy. So, initially, this was just through long-form content, but over the past few years, you've now needed to adapt to also include short-form content into that as well. And now long-form content is actually part of the next part of this sales funnel structure, which we'll discuss in a second. But now it seems like the majority of the first part of the sales funnel actually comes down to short-form content. So if you aren't already, whether it's you who's going to be on camera or if you're camera shy and you got to hire someone to do this, because every business needs marketing. I don't care who you are, even if it is a B2B business, marketing is essential. And if you're just going through word of mouth, you're missing out. I don't care who you are, you need to look into short form content creation now before it's too late. In fact, it's already probably too late. I think it might be a little bit too late for me, but I'm still trying to make improvements now, and I'm hoping it's not too late. But look, at the top of the sales funnel, it's short form content. These are the things that are going to go viral. Every once in a while, you might get 10 million views, you might get 100,000 views here and there. But these do not convert to sales. They might, you might get a couple of leads from these kinds of views, but that's not what you want them for. You want these leads to convert to long form content views. And that brings me to the next part of the sales funnel, building trust. So, you understand the first part of the sales funnel, getting attention, getting views, mostly through short form content. The next part of the sales funnel, building trust, is primarily going to be done through long form content. So, a YouTube channel, for example, or live streaming, this is where you're not gonna go super viral all the time. You're rarely gonna go super viral. And now from the long form content, again, this isn't exactly where you're always gonna get conversions, but compared to the short form content, you're definitely gonna see a lot more conversions. But that's not even your goal at this part of the sales funnel. You might get a couple of leads through there, which is fantastic, but your goal from here is the next part of the sales funnel, which is then giving value. Because when you wanna have a successful business in this modern environment, you can't exactly have making money as your main focus, which is crazy to say. Your main focus, if you want to have the best of the best business in your niche, you have to just focus on giving value, making the best damn product you absolutely can, and money will come along with it. And by that also means you also have to focus on giving value for free. You also have to genuinely want to help people win. You have to want people to succeed. And if you don't, it's going to be really hard for you to make it inside of this modern environment. But if you're like me and you naturally want to see people winning, then you're in luck. I love helping people make money, for example. That's in the niche that I'm in. If you're in fitness, if you love helping people get fit, even if they're not buying your course, but they're doing something, they're watching something from you and you're helping them. If you genuinely love doing that, you're gonna do really well, because this next part of the sales funnel is all about giving value. Don't think about what the return on investment is gonna be for your time. Don't think of any of that. Stop it. Just think about how you could benefit the person on the other end of the screen, the person on the other end of the line. How could you help them? How could you make their life better within your niche, within your area of expertise? How could you possibly make their life a little bit better? Don't think about making money. The money will come. Trust me. You have to want to help though. If you want to help, you are going to do very well in this modern environment, I promise you. And so, if you want an example on how this could be done, depending on what niche you're in, let's say you're in a sports betting niche, maybe you're in a stock investing niche or stock trading niche, maybe a fitness niche, whatever, create a free community, a free Discord chat. And if you're looking for an authentication platform to do this, I would recommend using whop.com. I've been with them for a long time. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. They didn't tell me to make this video. I genuinely believe it's the best of the best for authentication platforms because you get free exposure on there. They have a brilliant business model that I'm honestly so jealous of. Basically, the way they make their money is if hypothetically someone finds your business through their marketplace, then they take 30%. But you're only losing that 30% from a customer that wouldn't have otherwise found you. If someone goes from a lead that's from your own promotions, like a direct link, then you're not going to lose that 30%. Anyway, this is besides the point. I really recommend WOP. They didn't pay me or tell me to say any of this. I'm friendly with a lot of people there. I've been to their headquarters before. Excellent team. So definitely get my recommendation. So I would highly recommend you build a free community for one. Communities are great for engagement, not just engagement, but you're going to be able to show people how much value you could give them for free. And then they could only imagine what you're going to be able to provide for them if you are given the resources to provide them with high quality products. Because that's the way I always saw my business. When I was first starting my business, my main goal wasn't to make money, but I needed money to provide a better service. In order to have the best product possible, I needed people to sign up and believe in me. And that's exactly why I grandfathered people in. I started my first product at $14.99, and anyone who joined at $14.99 stayed at that price. That was in 2018. Now the price for that same product is $58.99, but they kept that same $14.99 price because they believed in me when my product was nothing. When my product was just a fraction of what it is today, and I reinvested all that money into the business because these people believed in me, and it was the least I could do to give them the best product possible. So, when these people see what value you could provide to them for free, then they're going to start wondering, I wonder what this guy could help me with if I pay for his premium service. And then through this part of the sales funnel, then you get to the selling point where you start offering the product at this point. And there's lots of unique sales tactics you could use. Every trick in the book. You could offer free trials, you could do discounts, you could reach out to people personally. There's so much you could do here, but today's video, I really just wanted to give you like an overall breakdown of what this structure is that everyone's making money from. It's this same exact business structure across every single niche. Kids these days are not getting rich by making Facebook. That was the last generation. And before that, yeah, they were having successful concrete businesses. This is not the same generation. You have to adapt. This is the attention economy. If you want to get rich, this is the structure. It's the same thing. Find your niche. You have to find a niche that, look, you don't have to be passionate about it. Being passionate helps because if you're passionate, you'll tend to be good at it. You just have to be good at it. You have to know what you're doing. You have to be the best at it. If you could do that without passion, all power to you. That's fantastic. For example, the concrete billionaire is not passionate about concrete. He's not thinking about concrete when he goes to sleep at night, but he's getting paid. He's passionate about the money, and he's good at it. If you could do that, more power to you. But I do tend to notice with most humans, it is best that they focus on something that they at least like, because then they could get really, really good at it. So find your niche. It could be anything, any niche. Honestly, the more specific, the better, because a lot of the broader ones are so saturated now. But yes, those do have proportionally larger markets. But I think if we're thinking of this in terms of proportions, the more specific ones, the more niche it is, I think the better ratio you have. There's probably a bigger market to saturation competition ratio when it comes to the more very specific things. So even though it's a smaller market, there's usually a lot less competition. Whereas within a massive market, like the fitness industry, for example, yes, the market's massive, but it's insanely saturated. So it might even be harder to, make good money through there. But you have to decide whatever you want to do. You could choose anything. Find your particular niche and apply this same structure, this sales funnel. It's the same thing. This is how every single person is getting rich in this new generation. I hope that sums it up for you guys. Personally, I don't think I'd ever go to therapy. Whenever I'm going through something, I either 1, work, 2, train, or 3, drive. This is my therapy. This is my therapy.
In half a mile, turn right.
Waking up the whole neighborhood.